Christ. Like, the amount of hours. We've got, like, 1 level and half a bar. A lot. It's so much. Okay, new portal. Now, this thing down this way kind of looks like a dead end, but I can hear ghosties up here. I like ghosties, generally speaking. Drains mana. I gotta admit, it only drains mana if it, like, locks onto me, as far as I figure. Nope. More of these guys. These aren't too bad. At least since I've got, like, a half-decent weapon now, it's not too bad. But, yeah. I can't wait till I get, like, a nicer bow. I'm trying to save up till I have, like, a full inventory of coin before I can go to Geed and gamble for a better bow. I can, at this point in time, realistically only gamble for, like, 1 half-decent item at a time. Because I don't have that much spare money. Like, every time I die, it takes a percentage of my money. Every time Eliza dies, she's 37,000 to replenish. Like, it's a lot that I'm not perpetually moving forwards, and we came in from, like, Nightmare with, like, next to no money, to the point where a quiver of arrows was questionable if I was going to get it. That and a healing potion. So, yeah. It's been a struggle to acquire enough money to be able to gamble for stuff. Like, I don't have to wait until it, but I know that I only went and gambled with Geet once I actually filled up my inventory, so I do have to wait. So it does kind of suck, because, like, I'd like that sooner. But it's only going to be as fast. Oh, God. It's only going to be as fast as I can make it. Come with me, Eliza. There is something in there with the special-ass aura. God, these rooms. What is it? Rustthorn, Demon Magic Resistant Mana Burn, Aura Enchanted. He's taking good damage, though. We're doing good. Between the 3 of us, we must be kind of all hitting him. Fantastic. He's dead. There goes the aura. Okay. I actually quite like where the decoy is. Whoops, I accidentally set myself on fire. Ain't nothing new there. Maybe it's seen me play 7 Days to Die knows that I constantly fucking Molotov myself by accident. Like, I do try to throw it down the holes at the zombies, but, like, it's not how that works for me. Imagine if fucking Diablo had Molotovs and grenades. I would die so much more than I already do. Like, it would also completely defeat the purpose of, like, going through areas and, like, killing the enemies and stuff like that. I feel like it would detract from being able to actually just enjoy killing them. Like, I know some people refer to this as, like, grinding and stuff like that, and yeah, I guess you can sort of call it that. But I don't know, I like just wiping out, like, certain areas. I must be full. I like being able to go through areas and, like, wipe out everything and know that it's wiped out. I know that, like, if I want to add extra levels and stuff like that, like, obviously I can't on this playthrough, on this specific playthrough, but, like, in a general Diablo game, right, if you're not strong enough for an area, or you don't have enough money, you can down the level of difficulty, or go back an area, log out, log back in, and bam, you're suddenly, like, wiping demons again, and then you can kind of, like, you know, get to the point where you have enough gear, or have enough money to get good gear, and, or be stronger than the area. Something that I've enjoyed through normal and part of Nightmare was being stronger than some things in the area. That was the satisfaction thing, right? Obviously, in Hell, I don't have that. I haven't got the gear yet to kind of do that. And the cow level was a real indicator of that. I was going around and holy shit was it hard. I was like, oh, you know, we can't do the cow level until after we've, like, cleared out the entire game level, right? And so I kind of walked into the cow level being like, this shouldn't be too hard, like with the end of normal, because I did that after I reached Nightmare. Oh, was it a surprise? It was a lot harder than it probably should have been. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, Kane first.
Yes?
Yeah, I love Kane. I will continue to say every time I talk to Kane, I just love the man. He's so great. Alright, put that fucking back. Yeah, get rid of that one too. I'm at the point where I could probably keep some good, decent healing. I know that eventually I'm gonna, you know, encounter Andariel and I'm gonna want healing, like a lot of healing. Or alternatively, I'm gonna need the money to buy the healing. It's A or it's B, and I'm hoping that by the time I'm against Andariel, I hope to have a decent bow. Like, the other thing too is when I do upgrade from this bow, the complication that I have on this playthrough is because it is a named bow, it is named after my character, I have to keep it all the way through the end, just the same as my Morningstar. So it's going to take up inventory space in my very, very limited stash because I'm not allowed to use any of the pages. I'm only allowed this page, right? So what I have and what I store is all I've got. And eventually at some point, like, my spare bow will be this bow. And it's going to just take up... Actually, it's 8 slots. I've been saying 6. I've been thinking of a short bow. But yeah, it's going to take up some space that I won't be able to use, and if I require to have a spare, it's gonna I'm not gonna have a lot of space for like health and charms and other shit, which for anybody that's confused why I'm even keeping the charms, I need the charms to honestly fight some of the bosses, because god, if these are hard, the fucking bosses are mental. And you're still alive, amazing. Oh no, I've died heaps. I have died so many times. Oh, finally we can go down to 5. But yeah, oh, you meant like I'm still live. Sorry. Total misunderstanding there. Yeah, no, Diablo... So, okay, for anybody that's new, I normally only stream until 10 until 2 a.m, right? 4 hours. It is currently 5:45 a.m, right? So it is way outside of my jurisdiction of streaming hours, right? But Diablo 2 in Hell is so fucking difficult on this playthrough for me that if I have to, I can't obviously show you the map above here, but if I have to clear out the Black Marsh again to come down to here, it's going to be a waste of another 3 to 4 hours to get down here. So I might as well just, once it's cleared, just do the holes, caves, caverns, that, what do you call it? This, like, dens and cellars and shit while it's clear, or otherwise it's just a lot of extra wasted time. Unfortunately, that means that I'm streaming a lot longer on the days that I'm playing Diablo, and that does make it a bit harder for people that want to watch through it and shit. But on the flip side, at least you're not having to watch me repeat through areas. Like, the only thing is, the Tomoe Highlands do not have a waypoint, so I am going to have to run through a little bit of the Black Marsh and clear out a path to the Tomoe Highlands to destroy the, like, enemies in there to get to the monastery. And then I can start looking for a fucking waypoint, and it's in, I think, the Outer Cloister, I think, is first. Suppose of the Evil Countess. Oh my god. Yeah, so, hold on, let me just pop this down in this corner. Yeah, I kind of forgot about the Countess. This is going to be hard. And my Valkyrie's already in the room. Way to go, Valkyrie. Liza, can you stand back with me? There is a glittery room of gold there, and I'm standing right next to the door. That's concerning. Continue to sell evil, flash wagging tail, happily holding paw and stomach. No. No one's wagging tail happily. Yeah, you get it, Viking. But yeah, normally I would not be live at this hour. I would normally be editing my stuff. I'd normally be editing and responding to YouTube comments and like engaging with my Discord community and stuff like that. But Diablo's fucking hard now. Like, some of the areas, like the Den of Evil and the Bloodmoor, took me 4 hours, I think, on its own. That was hard. And then the Cold Plains, fucking hell, the Cold Plains, I took 2 hours in there. And then I immediately came back the next week because we ran out of time. And I came back and it took 4 hours, I think, to clear out the Cold Plains. And then I had 2 more hours or something like that I spent going and fighting Blood Raven and going down the, what's it called? The Mausoleum and the Crypt, because they didn't have waypoints there. There was also a den involved as well. But still. Now, there is a shit ton of, like, coins in these rooms, and I don't think that they're joined, but I don't know if there's enemies in it. As far as I can tell, this end bit does look like it loops around. So I guess let's start in this room down here. See what we've got. There's a lot of coin. Alright. time to pick up my own coins. Yeah, I love this. Like, I know somebody's gonna be like, oh my god, for the love of fuck, just enable the auto pickup. It's like, no. Yeah. I like having to pick up my own coin, because like, you never used to have auto pickup. It was nice, because like, you had to do this. You get to hear all the beautiful noise, listen. How lovely is that? You don't get to hear that when you just have like fucking auto pickup. I might actually be legit very overburdened. I could fit like a couple of these in here, yeah. But I can't really do much else with that. The only thing I could do is stack it up on a 2, because it's more likely I'm going to get a dagger than I am a belt. So, it's fine. I can hear enemies. Yeah, I could hear you too. Fucking... I love how sometimes you can hear them when they're in the, like the next room over. I love it. Because it gives you like a warning of what's coming in the next room. Like, I can't guarantee where the fuck fucking Countess is in here. I didn't think that she was in here. I suppose the evil Countess. The Forgotten Tower. Yeah, I always think that she's in the fucking monastery. I don't know why I remember it that way, but I automatically just blank out the tower quest all the time. Like, when it came up the first time, I was like, oh, I can't remember this. Even though, like, I played Diablo fucking who knows how many times. But, like, I played through a lot of, like, what do you call it? Oh, Jesus. I played through a lot of, like, Haggis a lot. Like, Act 5. I did a lot of Act 5. I also went up against Diablo a fair bit. Like, we went back and forth Diablo a lot. So, obviously, like, I know those areas a lot more, like the Pandemonium Fortress and stuff. I'm kind of like, I've played the Pandemonium Fortress to fucking death. That's why it bores me a bit now. Because, like, I know it takes me to Diablo, and I always liked fighting Diablo. So I used to go through it a lot. But I also used to go through and fight Baal. And I spent so much time in Luca Lane. Luca Lane's, like, legit my favorite area. Like, I like the Rogue Encampment, pure nostalgia and stuff with that. But, like, Luca Lane has all, like, the music and stuff that I like. Like, I get lost in the source in fucking Luca Lane, unfortunately. Like, there's times where, like, I will accidentally be, like, hanging out for a little bit too long because the music's playing and I'm just enjoying it, you know? Or I'm, like, in brackets, sorting my inventory very slowly. Luca Lane takes me a long time, only because I like the music and I take a long time through it. You'll actually notice, because I'm not a huge fan of the music in the jail underneath the palace, I go through there as fast as I physically can, because I'm not a big fan of the sound. I could probably chuck you in here. If I go to Warside, that ain't gonna fit. I could sort of make it fit. Maybe. Yes. Yes, I can. Give me that. Anything else? There's a war spike. I don't know what a war spike comes up as. Okay. I can't fit that, but I can get back with this. Viking, I think your stomach's going to be sore for a while. You used some good premium tickles earlier. Honestly. I probably should have identified my stuff, but not all of it will be identified. What? Fuck. Put that back in the bin. I love how fucking Akara is essentially a bin, unfortunately. She's not. It's just that, like, the sales inventories and stuff are always, like, garbage bins to me. I don't know. I keep calling them that, and I realize I keep calling them that. Alright, leave me one extra health on me. And I've got to get the shit out of my cube. All this stuff. I should be able to make another full rejuvenation potion. That button. There we go. That's why I can tell, happily. Yeah. Alright, let's see if I can make a rejuvenation potion. Yeah, I've got 3. Alright. Let's all fill us up with rejuvenation. So the worst part is, I think I used rejuvenations against Diablo. And when I got to Baal, I wish that I had them. So, my only problem with that is when I go up against Diablo, I do need a lot of health in the same way as when I go up against Duriel. Actually, when I go up against Duriel, I'm gonna need them. All the full rejuvenation potions I've got. I don't stand a motherfucking chance against him. I absolutely don't. The first time I got steamrolled, non-stop. Just pure death. The second time in Nightmare, I used Eliza. I probably shouldn't. I used her as like a sacrifice, and my decoy and my Valkyrie as a non-stop sacrifice, and we only had to teleport home a couple of times because I ran out of potions and arrows a couple of times. But I don't think I died. I cannot confirm that fact. I would have to watch it back to remember, because like so far all of hell. Whoa, shit! There you are. Yeah, no, I remember the Eliza, come for a run. Eliza, come for a jog. There we go. Come back around here. Now, I remember Green Hunter Lady is Countess, I'm pretty sure. Okay. You guys play there. Like, we could probably sneak in the room a little bit. Countess. Stone Skin, Demon, Fire Enchanted, Cold Enchanted, Immune to Fire, Immune to Cold. Yeah, but, like, the ones around her, they're immune to fire, I think. I think they're in... I don't know. What's the spectral one? Immune to physical. Okay, well, I can get you dead. My Valkyrie can play with that. If Eliza can just look in the room just a tiny bit. Eliza, come in here. That's it. Just stay there. No. No, no, no. Don't touch Eliza. She's also really close to a door, and I do not like that. The Countess is doing, like, fuck bugger all damage to my Valkyrie. Yeah, when I saw this on the ground, I'm like, wait a minute. And then I saw the green Countess run over. I'm like, oh, I know what that is. There was no question about that. Let's see if I can squish you in the wall with the... Can I get the... There we go. That's where I want her to be. I don't think we're doing... Eliza, come on. Come on, I need you to fight. I need all of us on this one. Because she's, like, rejuvenating, and there's no way I can touch her. Any of the ones with the stone skin, I cannot fucking get hit by. I know it's their protection and stuff, but I cannot take a hit from the ones that have got stone skin. They just do me in instantly. I just don't have that kind of fucking take a hit thing. We keep talking about like glass cannons in here, but I have just like a glass decoration, essentially. Like, I'm not strong, and I can't take a hit. I'm fragile as fuck in this playthrough. Like, I have to basically stand behind my decoy, stand behind my Valkyrie, use Eliza as well, and combine, like, team this fucking Countess to try to get her killed. And she's rejuvenating so fucking hard, too. I don't know if maybe she wouldn't rejuvenate as much if I could get her to not hit my, my Valkyrie chip. I just wanted to zoom in temporarily. God, I love the graphics. Look at the reflection in that water. There's more water on the ground. I'm guessing there's, like, blood coming out of that. What the fuck? Okay. I did not realize that more blood comes out of the ground. Because when I zoomed in, this little puddle here got more. It was weird. But yeah, I don't know. The only thing I don't really like about the remastered, resurrected, or whatever, is I'm not really a big fan of everything being wet. Everything's so much wetter than it used to be in Diablo. Like, I get that murdering and all that stuff and, you know, spawning the dead and shit's happened, but fuck is the ground wet. It's like a hot pink outfit while you burn people to death. Actually, she's purple, but in amongst the flames, she is basically pink, yeah. Also, welcome in, Jay. I also figured out the other day that it's Jay Lee. I keep saying just like Jay or Jaylet or something like that, but I'm like, I realize it's Jay Lee VTube, or VTuber, or whatever. It dawned on me. I also saw the cute jellyfish stuff in your stream too, so that was really cute. I liked your starting screen and like your jelly hat and stuff. Oh, finally. I didn't realize that opened itself. I guess normally...
the Tower's Trove, for the taking.
Yeah, I kind of thought that normally we kill her about here, and it just normally pops out. I always thought this shit spawned from her more than anything. You know. I got an extra letter in that. This ad's coming. Just giving you as a heads up. it's okay. Everybody calls me Jay when I show up in their streams. I think it's just like a natural thing. Like I've been saying this earlier that I obviously have difficulty like getting names and stuff like that. And usually if there's like letters on the end, I don't know if it's like a localized expression kind of thing, like a localized word that I'm not familiar with, or I love the sound, or if it's like a regular name with like YouTube or VTube or something like that on the end of it, because sometimes that is on it. Like YT stands out to me pretty easily. I often pick up on that as YouTube, but BT, I don't always pick up on BT as VTuber, like not automatically, not always, you know. No. Kiss feather to Jay. I can tell happily welcoming. Yeah. Sort of like acrylic lol. Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, a lot of people have a bit of difficulty with acrylic as well, because obviously I don't normally go out of my way to just announce that I'm acrylic. And if you're not sure how to say it, more often than not, people try to shorten it to April. And I'm not April, I don't go by that. So, like, I have that literally, what do you call it? Banned? It's a banned word. So that people can't, like, try to nickname me. Because, like, I don't want to be known as April. I'm acrylic, you know. So, like, yeah, if anybody's confused, I have no problems with like answering that, but I do sort of get the same thing. Especially my only thing is too, when I try to I don't know, when I try to like chat in other people's streams or raid streams and stuff like that, I have a little bit of an issue with people often don't see the underscore on the end of my name in stream. It's acrylic everywhere else, but on stream on Twitch it's got the underscore. What happens if it's a month before May? Well, you can just say, because obviously you can't use the word April as a nickname, but obviously if you're talking about a sentence that has April the month, you can say like the 4th month of the year, right? And that's a really easy way to get around it. Look, I've had it a lot because we get conversations in around my birthday, and my birthday is in April. So we get this complication a lot, but it's mostly to stamp out the nicknaming more than anything in the early days of streaming. Once like more of my community know that I go by acrylic and stuff, or new people know I go by acrylic, and my name is more of a noticeable, recognizable name, then I can probably get rid of April as a blocked word, you know. 12 months of the year is Fool's Day. Yeah, I meant like the number, like, you know, the number 4, like use the number 4, 4th month of the... I know, it gets complicated. Let's listen to some townspeople.
Well done, my friend. Courage and opportunity together have created in you a kind of alchemy.
It has, but what does,
The Sisterhood
I
welcomes
can't
you.
fucking say your name. Yeah, sure. Forgotten Tower, please.
Your rewards are well earned. To us, the tower was nothing more than a headstone looming over a long-forgotten grave.
Nice. I do have Chelsea's Malice, the Heroic Malice quest already, but nobody's given me Andariel's quest yet. Can't remember who gives me that.
The Order welcomes you.
She's probably got stuff to say to me too, but I haven't checked it yet. There's another poison resistant. I want to keep that. The 10 to strength. Oh man, I got that once and I couldn't keep it. It was going to result in like absolute hacks of my person at the time, so I couldn't keep it. But that would have been so great, you know, when I needed the extra strength to be able to wear the belt, to unlock the shoes, to unlock the weapon. But yeah, small things, small details, you know, little things. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't want to have like certain words and stuff blocked or banned and stuff. But I also, when I find somebody's like abusing it, and or like if it's a common misunderstanding, it's also like if somebody's abusing it, I time them out. If it keeps being a thing where people are kind of just doing it for shits and giggles, I tend to block it or like make it that it's hard to use. But if somebody's like legitimately I don't think I need to talk to anybody there. Maybe. If somebody's like legitimately constantly getting a mistake with something, I will sometimes just make it so that the mistake can't happen. See, this is an instance of like a half decent crossbow. I can't use it. It is better than my bow. I can't use it. It's not nearly as good as the one I got from Bile, but like... In you go. That's an okay shield. I like the colour. I reckon that's kind of a purplish chic colour. Based on character level, 10 to life, all resistances plus 12, magic reduced by 2. The only thing is I can't have a shield now because this is a 2-hand damage weapon, which is a little bit unfortunate. It's a really good weapon though. Although I did notice that I was taking a lot of like knockback kind of situations from the enemies that were hitting me during battle, and it was preventing me from summoning or moving. So that is a little bit of a downside. I'll hold on to these now. I'm gonna have to sell some stuff for it. You sell me Wolf Flush, Stops Wagging Tail, falls asleep. No, Viking's fallen asleep. I'm gonna have to, I guess, not keep that. God, I can't wait until this is full. Like, it's gotta be at almost, not quite halfway there, but we're getting there. It's gotta be at 2.5 million, I think it is, before I can start gambling for bows. It's a long way. It's still a long way, but it's still better than when we barely had enough to buy a quiver. So, like, small things, little steps. And, yeah. Let me have a look at my map for a quick second, because, hold on. So I don't have to go back down the tower, and I'm pretty sure this only takes me up to seeing the underground passage, right? So, I've got to actually do work. No worries. I'm pretty much almost finished stream, finally. I am like woefully over hours and stuff, but yeah, I'll catch you around, Jaylee. Essentially what I've got to do next week, okay, is I've cleared out the hole, I've cleared out the tower. I do not have a waypoint for the Tomo Highlands. This area does not have a waypoint, and it takes me up to Monastery. So I've got to clear out where I'm standing, which is here. I'm going to clear a path between this section in here so that I can safely traverse through when I die. I've got to clear out all of in here next week. And I guess that horror den thing too, whatever that is, I've got to do that as well. And then we can go into the monastery. And then I can try to find the outer cloister waypoint, which should be just inside. It should be off to the side, I think this side. I think it's over here to begin with for the outer one, and I think the inner one's on the other side. But yeah, once we're in there, once I have the waypoint in there, because that's, I don't know how hard this is going to be, because that looked really bad when I ran through there. There was a lot of like skeleton mages, which honestly I think look epic. So I'm gonna enjoy every fucking minute. I'm gonna be like oohing and ahhing the whole fucking way, like a goddamn tourist of hell. But I'm gonna have fun doing it, and hopefully if I don't die too much, I might get one more level, and then we'll be a whole 72. Mind you, that will take us off being the perfect 110s across the board. Like, I like it when it's all even like this. I don't get it very often. That, and if I can get another level, I still need, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more levels here before I can put one more into Immolation Arrow. So it's a while to go. And then of course I've got to put more into here. I've got to put, what, 7, 8, 9 before I can get my Valkyrie up one more level. So based on how long this is taking, like, holy shit. I think my Valkyrie is going to get a level. Maybe it's not going to be per area. She might get a level every second encampment. I feel like that's what's going to happen, unless I luck out with one of the areas and I just fly through it really easily and I don't die and I get the XP. Because the thing is, I get a lot of XP in Hell, but I am dying a lot and I'm losing a lot of XP. That's what's like slowing me down. If I could get the XP, I could have had like 2 or 3 levels by now, but I've died a lot. So yeah. That's going to be next Thursday.